What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oscar Delahoya, Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo. Get this. According to Oscar Delahoya states that Canelo wins nothing by beating Jermell Charlo. Oscar Delahoya believes Canelo Alvarez is in a lose-lose situation in his upcoming fight in the fall. Excuse me. Alvarez, the undisputed 168-pound champion from Mexico, surprised the boxing world earlier this month when he announced that the first fight in his new multi-bout deal with Premier Boxing Champions would come against the 154-pound Jermell Charlo. Their fight will be contested at 168. And Delahoya stated that from my expertise opinion, moving up 2 weight classes, first of all, I take my hat off to Charlo for doing that. I understand that it's a great payday for him, and obviously he took that into consideration when making the decision to fight Canelo. But it's going to be a tough task. 2 weight divisions is historical. If he wins at 2 weight divisions, if he loses, he has the perfect excuse. Hey, I moved up 2 weight divisions. So it's a win-win for Charlo, I believe, but I don't think Canelo wins anything by beating Charlo. He says it doesn't make him look bad. I just think that it's not a win-win for Canelo. That's it. Delahoya continued. It's almost kind of like, all right, let me win this fight and let's sharpen up the tools so I can face Benavidez, or I can face, the tougher guys. Those are the words of Oscar Delahoya, and let me counterpunch. First of all, Delahoya, wasn't that what Amir Khan did fighting Canelo when you were promoting Canelo? Yeah, when Canelo fought Amir Khan, everybody looked at that shit as a cherry pick. Okay? Why? Because everybody wanted Canelo back in those days to fight Triple G. You remember that. This was back in 2015 or 16. I think it was in 15. Right? And he fought little chinny Amir Khan that came from war at 140. Okay, he might have dabbed at 147 and back and forth between 140, but you made him go to 155. Okay, so you got 140, 147, 154, and another pound, 155. You wasn't saying that shit then. And you're saying it gains nothing to face or to beat Charlo, but at the end of the day, it gained Canelo nothing, knocking out poor old Amir Khan. Much smaller than him, and with the disability to take punches. Okay, so again, why is it okay when you promoted Canelo, it was okay to fight Khan, but it's not okay since you're not anymore to fight Jermell Charlo? See, this biasness comes from the fact that Delahoya is going to be bitter. This is another bitter expression from Oscar. Because more than likely, this seems like some shit based on how we compared Amir Khan to Canelo Alvarez and Canelo Alvarez to Jermell Charlo. This sounds like something that he would do. This sounds like some shit that he would do. Okay? This looks like Oscar Delahoya's, if I were promoting him, I would fight Jermell Charlo. Right? Okay, because you didn't want him to fight Bivol. You didn't want him to fight all these other fighters. But then at the same time, though, you gave him and you put guys in front of him that nobody asked to fight. Okay? That Oscar Delahoya, Triple G, Canelo situation was brilliant by Delahoya. Because he knew it's just a matter of time when Triple G, the way he fights, the way he takes punishment, is going to wear and tear. Okay, that's why they pretty much wanted that not even after the Danny Jacobs fight. You know, you did have the Danny Jacobs. Then you had no, even before that, honestly, you had Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And he was at what, 164.5, right? And he looked a lot better at that weight class. He looked sick, okay, at 154 or 155. He looked like a malnutritioned white boy from Dublin, right? He didn't look well, okay? He looked sick. He didn't look strong. Okay, so him, Oscar De La Hoya, ridiculing Canelo for fighting Jermell Charlo, I think you should really go back and review those fights that you had Canelo in. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Oscar De La Hoya and his thoughts on Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez getting it on. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!